back home. I actually got home last night and this morning I picked up Nico. I missed him so much on this trip. I was gone for 2 weeks and usually I don't leave for that long, but it also made me appreciate him so much. Like coming home and getting to have him, I'm like, wow, he's actually the perfect dog for me. And I'm so grateful and I love him so much and he's so sweet. Very glad to be with my dog. Very happy to be home. Very inspired and energized and motivated. We have a lot of fun things that we're doing this week. It's gonna be kind of like a reset. I'm not gonna talk too much about what we're doing. I'm just gonna put a list of the tasks we have on the screen because those are the things I wanna get done this week. And I'm just gonna take you guys along. It's gonna be a very chill week with me. I really wanna spend somewhere like quality time with you. And I also think because I've been with my friends for the past 2 weeks and been like living with people for 2 weeks, I might start to feel a little lonely because like there's not just always someone there to talk to or like ramble to or just share space with. So you're gonna fill that void for me and make me feel comfortable being fully alone all the time because sometimes it is like a little grace period. Okay, happy to be home. Let's get into the video. I'm gonna take this lunch hour to get on top of some home stuff. I wanna put a bunch of loads of laundry in. I also wanna film a what I bought in Europe video. I don't know if I'm gonna film that today, just energy-wise and like look-wise. Still haven't washed my hair from the airport. I took a shower last night, but just like a body shower. So I really wanna do like a nice deep self-care reset, like physically, and then I'll film that video. I do wanna put the laundry in and I wanna unpack these bags because I just know if I leave it for too long, it'll be left forever. I will say going forward, I don't think I'll be using packing cubes, especially when I'm doing like a carry-on, because in my head, packing cubes were gonna make everything easier and that I would be able to like fit so much more. I think it actually takes up more space to use packing cubes. So, lesson learned. Ooh, that didn't take me as long as I thought it would. I don't know if I've shared on the vlog before, but there is a tree that I kind of live near that I go to repeatedly. I basically go and sit there when I'm having like a rough time, like when something's not going right, when I need like some sort of advice or just like that sort of presence. Sorry, Miko's leash is tangling all around me. But I've gone there multiple times and I just sit with her and it always leaves me feeling so clear-headed. Yeah, I also do like little life check-ins there. I really do believe that like everything has energy within it and that we're like interconnected with everything. And trees have been here so much longer than I have. And so they have more wisdom just in time itself. Ever since I moved to this neighborhood, I was just like completely drawn to that tree. And I haven't been there in like maybe a month or two. So we're gonna go sit with her. I'll show you guys. I'm not vlogging, just like right in front of her because there's a lot of people around that area and I don't want them hearing me talk about how I have a grandmother as a tree. They're gonna be like, what do you mean? I'm in the middle of making dinner right now. I think I'm also gonna watch the Love Island reunion. I haven't been able to watch that yet, and so I'm excited to see it. I want to finish off my laundry, possibly put it away tonight. It's not gonna happen. But I'm gonna like just mentally prepare myself that I need to do that within the next few days. I'm gonna prepare a plate and get to watching. Say bye, Meek. Say goodnight. See you later when we're doing our self-care. This looks so good. I'm so excited. And the vegetables, the majority of them are from this like frozen mix. But the tomatoes that are in that mix are actually tomatoes from my garden, which is so cool. I froze them before I left for vacation because I wasn't gonna have time to eat them. And I was like, you know what, let me throw them in with it. And I'm like, so excited. I'm gonna literally eat something that I grew, which is so cool and so Nara Smith of me. And actually not even so Nara Smith of me, so Nana of me. That is what my Nana does. It's time. I've been looking forward to this literally all day, but now I'm kind of tired and I don't even want to do it. I'm going to get in the shower. I need to like wash my hair really well. I have hair oil in it. I've had it in since basically like lunch. I want to do my eyebrows, but I want to like exfoliate and just do like a really good deep clean of myself. Let's switch this. Set the mood. Have some water. Been chugging water all day today. I was definitely not drinking enough water when I was in Europe last week and the week before that. I'm gonna start with the shower and then we'll get on to the other things. I'm in bed now. It's 9:14 p.m. I've washed my hair. My hair feels so nice and healthy because I did that like oil mask. And also I did like a detox shampoo, and then I put some products in it that I shared recently in one of my vlogs. But I think now is a reasonable time for me to go to sleep. I'm not messing up my schedule. I really want to get into like this time zone again. But I'm seeing Sam tomorrow, and then Sunday we're back into Pilates. Can't wait for that. I went on a nice walk with Miko today. You guys saw that, so that was nice too. Just getting back into like my health and fitness and self-care and all of that. You guys know the gist. I'm like half asleep talking to you right now. Good night. Good morning. I spent the morning making a little bit of breakfast. Oh my god, that squirrel is huge. Have they always been that big? And I just forgot in the past 2 weeks. And right now I'm just reorganizing some things. I really want to move some things around in my room. I was able to make a matcha today. I haven't been able to have a good matcha because I was in Europe and the matchas there are just not it. I mean, I feel like that's a known thing. They're known for like coffee and espresso. So I don't know why I was expecting to be able to get matcha, but I tried I think twice or 3 times. Every time I was just disappointed. So it's been really nice to have my matchas again because that's something I have literally every single morning. So drinking coffee was just not typical for me. Like having coffee in the mornings didn't hit the same. But I think I'm gonna make another matcha right now because I really, really want one. Whoa, the camera's really washed out. Hello, here I am. I'm gonna make another matcha. So yummy. So yummy. I reorganized the kitchen a little bit. Ignore this pile of clean dishes that are drying. Everything else has been reorganized. I really honestly hate these countertops. I feel like they just always look dirty because of like the marbly print or whatever this is. It's not marble. I forget what it's called. I wanted to put this down on top of it. That way when I'm like filming cooking stuff, you can see this rather than this. Hopefully that works. But yeah, I did that. I put a little flour in that vase. I moved the spoons and things onto this side of the counter. I also made a little like matcha tray because I always use all of these things every single morning. So I put them on this tray. That way I can just grab this entire thing and it just also looks really cute. I moved this corner little table in front of my TV and I like that so far. I also dated all of my journals. They all had dates on them, but I wanted them to have dates like on the sides of them so that it'd just be easier to see, and I think it also just looks really cute. And yeah, I changed the sheets. I journaled a bit, did a little prayer. Feeling good. I'm heating up some lunch before I start to get ready. I just do like my everyday makeup routine, put on a cute little outfit. Sam, I think, is gonna be here around 3. It's currently 2:30. Honestly, really late for me to be eating lunch. I feel like I was putting it off and being really just like not prioritizing that, which I can tend to do. So I need to make sure that I'm not doing that and that I am prioritizing me taking my vitamins. Just remember that as I was saying that. And also eating on time. This lady that I go to, I call her my healer lady. She basically is like an energy reader. I almost see it as like therapy sessions because with her also being able to read your energy, you're kind of able to get deep and into certain like pain points and stuff a lot faster. Every time I've gone, she's kind of told me about the same lesson over and over again. It's like different conversations, we're talking about different things, but the overall theme of what I need to be working on is the same every time. And it wasn't until I went this most recent time before my trip that I feel like I really grasped it. And I think it's kind of just like a theme that has been present throughout my entire life, that I'm getting very close to healing, I want to say, and definitely the closest I've ever been, which is great. Sorry, I'm doing things as I talk to you guys about this, but that theme is basically just accepting myself. And I think that's something that it's a wound or like something that I need to heal within myself and like work on that really bleeds into every area of my life. Now that I'm aware of it, I can see all of the different areas of my life that it affects, and I can see how I try to be good for other people, or how I try to be valuable for other people so that then I can prove to myself that I'm valuable, rather than just seeing that I am valuable myself, because realistically that's all this like physical being is craving, or the soul is craving, I guess. I think it's just, I don't know, it's really nice to know what you're working towards, and what you're working on allows you to deal with your triggers better. Because for example, there's moments where I feel myself be triggered in like not feeling like I belong, or not feeling like I'm accepted by someone, or not feeling valuable or like seen. And in those moments, usually I can get very like in my head of it being like a validation of the fact that I'm not acceptable. But in those moments, because I'm now aware of it, I'm able to like stop and really think to myself, like, I accept you, Erin. Like, I accept myself. And that heals something so like impactful within me. And it also allows me to then like transform that situation. Like, I can realize that that situation, the me feeling like I'm not accepted, me feeling like I'm not belonging in that situation isn't actually the truth. It's just that my perception, because of this wound I have, is perceiving that. And once I'm able to heal and deal with this part and just tell myself I'm accepted, I can realize that that wasn't the truth all along, and that I'm just perceiving it that way based off of a trigger. And I just think, I don't know, maybe you have the same wound, or maybe you have, you know, similar things you're working on, or maybe it's something completely different, or maybe you don't know what it is that you're trying to figure out that's causing this like irritation within you, this thing that just isn't settled, like this feeling of just like something's wrong. And yeah, I just think being self-aware, and also being open to learning what that thing is, and accepting yourself in all of these moments of like figuring it out. Because it's very easy for me, as someone who loves self-development, loves spirituality, loves growing, loves evolving, and that can easily become a way for me to fuel this belief that I'm not good enough, fuel this belief that I'm not accepted, fuel this belief that I need to perform and do really, really good, and just like all of those things. And it's important for me to remember that I don't have to do those things. Like, I am still more than good enough right now, as the flawed, imperfect being that I am. I know a lot of my stuff on here is very be your best self, focused. And while I do definitely stand by that and agree, and I want to be my best self and I strive for it every single day, because it's what makes me feel good, and it's what makes me think I'll do the most with my life and be able to leave this life feeling the most proud of myself. I also don't want that ever to be a form of me neglecting the need for me to feel accepted. But anyways, I'm gonna eat my food before Sam comes, because she just said that she's on her way, and I'm still in my pajamas and I don't have my makeup on. I'm probably gonna get ready while she's here, to be honest, because I don't want to rush. But anyways, I love you guys. Morning guys, it's Monday. I don't know if you remember, but I was telling you guys that I want to be better about getting ready every day. So I've done my hair a little bit, put on a little bit of makeup, like my everyday makeup. I was gonna tell you about kind of my thinking process when getting ready at home, like getting ready to stay at home, because I do work from home. I honestly think the main thing when it comes to getting dressed to stay home is making sure my bottoms are comfy. I might wear these pants right here. These are the pants that I actually brought with me to Europe. They're pajama pants, but I wear them as adult life pants as well, because they're just so comfortable. Maybe I'll do this blue button up on top. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I wore this so much when I was in Europe as well. It was just such a nice thing to have there. Sometimes I find that getting dressed to stay home is actually the hardest thing to get dressed for. Getting dressed to go out for dinner, or getting dressed to like literally do anything outside of the house is pretty easy, because I know that I basically have all of my clothes as options. Whereas when I'm at home, it's like limited options in my brain, because I want to be super, super, super comfortable. I know I want to buy another pair of sweatsuits, another sweatsuit. One second, let me change. As I was saying, I know I want to buy another sweatsuit from Aritzia for the fall winter seasons. Aritzia just has the best sweatsuits. They're so expensive, but they're so worth it. I feel like once you buy it, you can just keep it forever, because they're really good quality and they're just so comfortable. I'm gonna put on my perfume, Burberry Her Elixir. I'm only doing a little bit because I have some vanilla musk perfume oil already on. So I'm just kind of layering my regular perfume on top of that. And we're ready. I forgot to film yesterday, but actually I ended up going to a Pilates class in the morning. It was so good, and I was so scared that I was gonna go back to my Pilates class and be really out of it, like really struggling to keep up and out of breath and just like not enjoying it. But I was so motivated and so energized, and I did such a good job, and I was like, I don't know, really proud of myself. I think a big lesson that I'm seeing in my life right now is that just because you stop doing something for a little bit doesn't mean that you are starting from square one. Like, for example, when I went on vacation, I wasn't posting on YouTube at all, and as you guys know, I post every single week. And the idea of not posting for even just 1 week really stresses me out, because it makes me feel like I'm falling behind, and that like everyone's all of a sudden gonna unsubscribe, and that like when I come back I'm gonna be starting off with like 0 subscribers, and that like it all is just gonna go to shit within that like 1 week of me being gone. Within the 2 weeks of me being gone, I still actually continued to gain subscribers, and I didn't have any like negative effects. Like, I didn't grow as much as maybe I would on a typical week, but I also didn't stay stagnant or go under. And so I feel like that was a nice reminder for me that like it's okay to either fall off of a routine, or like to stop doing something for a while, or take a break or whatever. And then the Pilates thing was another reminder of that, of just like, just because you stop something for 2 weeks doesn't mean that you are automatically back to square one. Like, you can a lot of the times pick up where you left off. I think I'm gonna end the vlog here, guys. It hasn't been that many days, but I just don't want to make this video too long. I love you so much. If you're watching at this point in the video, comment down below a heart for this little face. And thank you for sticking through to this part of the video, just hanging out with me for no real reason at all. I love you so much for it, and I hope you're having so much fun, and I hope you're having a really good week. I hope you're learning the lessons you're meant to be learning. I hope you're feeling worthy of the blessings that are coming your way. I'll see you in the next one.